Hi, in this video I will be showcasing a new version of MCP from OMI Etch. So it was completely rebuilt, so we wouldn't need a Chrome extension anymore because Etch introduced the new layer of connector, so we can utilize the connector. So it reads with our MCP, so it's extremely powerful and nicely integrated with Etch systems. So how to make the MCP work is we will download the MCP file. 1.3 version includes the new a connector inside of it, so it's very easy to integrate. And after it downloads, we just need to upload it, unzip it. Over here, we can delete the zip right now. And as with most of our workflows we are familiar with right now, let's just open it with any harness we want. Let's try yet another harness this time. Let's try OpenCode harness, because I want to showcase you all of the harnesses, all of the flows, because all of you can have different flows with everything. So I think it's let's change a model to something fast. Let's go with DeepSeek for Pro, and here's the onboarding. There should be onboarding MD. I just download this MCP. Can you configure it for OpenCode harness? While it's doing it, I can showcase you that I created two dummy websites. They don't have one, but one uses ACSS, another one does not. One is a local website, another one is demo website on my server, so it's live, and we can see how it's gonna work with the new proposed workflow. So inside here we need to trigger the connector, I think. Yes, let's save it for this website. Let's save it for second website. So it's over here, experimental, save, successful, done. Added, all right, next step, restore OpenCode. Open your Etch builder, enable a connector. Yeah, come back here. All right, so right now we need to restart OpenCode. So that's what we're gonna do. From here, let's change model to DeepSeek because we're testing different models all the time. And it asks us also to trigger the connector, yeah? So it's connected here, it's connected here, allow, yes. And we can, I guess, use Etch Agent MCP, list available websites we can work with. For example, to just see if it's actually connected, yeah? To just see if it's indeed connected. Over here, I guess we can, here and here, we're gonna remove the default things that the website had. Perfect, it does see both of the targets. So we can work with, for example, here, all right, for Etch ACSS base, create a new hero section. And let's just see if it does. My idea is that it should recognize that this website uses ACSS and it should use ACSS. If it wouldn't, then just tell it to use ACSS. Or like, we're using ACSS on this website. And then it should use, yeah? But we'll see if it's gonna hit that correctly, yeah? So let it give some time. Most of the times using MCP, the first use is a little bit longer because it wants to recognize all of the available tools. And after that, it rolls much faster, much smoother, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So I just want to demo you that basically this is the workflow for working with the already live websites that you want to keep maintaining, keep updating, etc., etc. Yeah. For workflow of building new websites, I highly recommend local WP Starter because it can create everything for you. Where here it's more of a targeted targeted design flow. Yeah, it's still valuable. It's still great, but of course it's more. You basically have a full like huge control over everything. Yeah, and it's created very ugly, but yet probably some sort of useful useful website, and we can see that it uses it uses all of the ACSS variables for everything. So that's actually great. Yeah, it uses all of the variables. If we would save it, go to the front end, and we would disable ACSS. So we can confirm that it uses ACSS. If we would deactivate ACSS, go back here. As we can see, right now it uses just some fallbacks because it also used fallbacks while creating those. Yeah, so we have nice fallbacks. Even if ACSS is not available, it would not completely break, but it uses ACSS by default because it recognized that the website uses ACSS. Perfect. Now create a different hero section, maybe with some image. Use dynamic image. I will provide actual image later. For the, what's the second one called? Etch Demo 1 website. For the Etch Demo 1 website. And we can see if it will nicely operate between even two completely different, not related to each other projects. And it will work for a few seconds, figure out what to do, and hopefully, because it has a nicely organized set of all different tools, it will figure out everything it should do. And it's, as you can see, it's just plug and play. It's very easy to handle everything. So I highly recommend, like for me is, for example, with the on my Etch website is I build the whole huge project locally with the starter. And then right now when I need to modify some different smaller parts inside of it, I'm using MCP. That's basically my flow right now. So for the hero website, we can see it used MCP and it selected use SCR. It's a use source. So I wonder why it's not showing the placeholder here. Maybe Etch changed that or something. But anyway, I guess if we would just add some image here, let's see if it's possible. Let me change and find some image. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find any image quickly. Here we have a thumbnail for some of our on my Etch videos. So let's use this, select, and it nicely works. So, and we can see over here, because this website doesn't use any ACSS, we can see it didn't use any ACSS here. If you would have, for example, your own mini framework in the style sheet, you can always point it out to the style sheet to utilize your own mini framework. This is exactly how I use it on my Etch website, for example, where I don't use ACSS. So whenever I'm working with MCP, I'm guiding it to use style sheets. So the new flow is for MCP. I love it. It's super easy to set up. As you saw, I just asked model with the on. So once again, on the over here, inside, I open it on the unzipped Etch Agent MCP. And inside of this, I opened that with my harness, in this case with OpenCode, and I pointed it out to the file that's called onboarding, MD file, that is inside of this directory. And that's all. The model will figure it out, and you'll be able to use extremely secure, type-safe, Zod-covered MCP, so it wouldn't hallucinate anything. It wouldn't break your website because it has static guardians built into it. So static validations. If any provided JSON that it will try to use to build something wouldn't match the data structure that Etch actually wants to see, it will just print out error for the MCP, and model would and agent will understand that, oh, I made a mistake. Here's what the mistake was. Let me try again. And nothing ever gonna break inside of Etch actually. So that's great. Of course, I'm using both Etch Connector and the Etch public API for that. So as long as those two layers are solid, yeah, as long as those two layers don't have any bugs, are correctly typed, etc., MCP will also work perfectly. And I will always keep it up to date. Whenever the public API will update, there's going to be a new version of MCP, etc. And if there's going to be a new version, you can just download it to the same location. Always download it to the same location, because harnesses uses this location to identify MCP. So you would download it here, delete this version, upload new version, and you're good to go. And I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with this workflow. Please experiment with that. Let me know what you think. I think it's super fun. I love that I figured out the way for it to handle ACSS very nicely. For sure, you'll be able to tweak around. You can build your own skills into this MCP. It is designed for you to be able to build your own skills into it. Just ask agents to do that for you, and they will figure it out, because the structure for it is already there. So have fun. And subscribe. I want to be a YouTuber, so subscribe to the channel, press the like button, and please in the comments let me know what you think about the new MCP. See ya.